Hi, I'm Tia Ward and you're watching my series of The Model's Corner on Haul Rocks. The look I'm going to be showing you today is a really golden, glowy summer look. It's a great way to transition from spring into summer and I hope you like it. So I've already got some foundation on and I've filled in my brows, which are probably the two most important bits of your face done. And I'm going to show you how to create a really lovely golden glow and a golden overall look. So first of all, I'm going to do my cheeks. And to start with, I use a really lovely blush by MAC. And this is called Gingerly. It's a really great neutral tone and it's wonderful for pairing with golden looks without keeping everything too heavy and too metallic. So taking my favourite Nars blusher brush, just going to tap off some of the excess and just on the apple of my cheek, apply the product. It's a really soft blush, so you don't really have to worry about using too much. And just in circular motions, I'm going to buff the product out. In order to create more of a glow on the cheek without being too metallic, I'm going to apply Revlon's highlighting palette. This wonderful palette has a range of tones which are perfect for highlighting and just creating a really subtle sheen. I'm just applying that just above where I put the blusher from MAC. And I'm using a medium-sized fluffy brush to do this so that the product is placed in the right place. Just to blend that through, I'm going to take a big powder brush and really blend the two together and almost into the rest of my makeup so it doesn't create too harsh of a line. Next up, I like to start on the eyes and I start with a cream-based product so that the powder products I use later have a base to stick to and don't shift. So today I'm using Brassy by MAC. It's like a paint pot and a more concentrated fluffy brush from MAC also to apply this with. This is a really beautiful gold colour and it just creates a nice wash, a light wash. You can take this all the way up to the brow bone if you use it sparingly to create a really subtle shimmer. And there's no need to be too neat. As long as it's blended, it's not going to offend anyone. So taking an even smaller brush from MAC, I'm going to use this limited edition Wonder Woman Golden Reflex Glitter from MAC. They have a range that is always in store and it's just their Reflex Pigment. Antique gold is a great substitute, but I love how sparkly this one is without being too over the top. So I'm gently going to press this. And if you just blend this across the lid, it looks a bit scary to start with, but once you've blended it out, it gives a much more subtle sparkly glow. So in order to create a bit more depth to the eye, I'm now going to use this Nars Duo eyeshadow palette in Cordura. It's got two great shades. One's slightly more dark and one's a bit more brown, but these are great tones to enhance and complement golden shades. So taking a fluffy blending brush from MAC, I'm going to take the darker colour, take it from the outer corner of my eye, blending in. Just roughly at first to place the product, and then gently blending it and buffing it round. So once I've defined the outer eye with a darker colour, I like to line the inner corners of my eye and the waterline of my eye with a golden pencil. This is Powersurge by MAC and it's a really lovely shimmery gold. And it's really subtle. It's not even that noticeable, but it's the little things that make all the difference. Taking the lighter colour this time from the Nars palette and a small fluffy brush, I like to just trace my lower lash line to define it. To highlight underneath the brow bone and sort of clean up where the darker shadow may have misplaced itself, I like to use MAC Pigment in Vanilla. This is a beautiful champagne gold highlight. It doubles as an eyeshadow. You can use it for all kinds of things. So today I'm going to use it as a highlight. You only need the tiniest amount of this product and it goes a really long way. So today I'm going to use a number 2 Stila brush to place it where I want it, which is just underneath my brow bone. And you can use it to really blend away any harsh lines. that may have formed when you were putting on the darker colour. And just in the inner corners of your eyes and above your cupid's bow. And this creates an illusion of a plumper top lip when paired with like lip gloss and other creamy, shiny formulas. Next up, I'm going to use Yves L'Homme's Golden Radiance Bronzing Powder. This is a really brilliant product and it only came out in late February, so it's really new. It's from their Radiance Perfected range, which is incredible. And this particular bronzer dispenses just enough powder in the brush to cover your cheeks. So I'll show you. It's got a really beautiful pearl in it. And again, this is just building on what we already put on. And I like to take this just into my hairline, just gently, because it's got glitter in it, so you don't want too much of the product. In order to complete this look, I want to finish off with a really beautiful lip colour that complements all of the golden tones. Now, I personally like to keep it quite glossy. So using a lip brush, I'm going to mix some of my favourite MAC lipsticks together to create a custom shade. Today, I'll probably go for something quite orange. And I'll mix it with something maybe a bit more peachy to create something that really complements the golden tones on my skin. I'm also going to mix some Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream into the mix so it stays really glossy and plump. This is one of my fail-safe summer golden glow looks, and it's a great way to transition from spring into summer without wearing too much makeup in the evening. If you'd like to see more videos of me, hit the like button below, subscribe to the Haul Rocks channel. You can follow me at MissTPW on Instagram and Twitter, and my blog is www.taward.com. Hopefully see you guys soon with some new tutorials, and stay tuned to Haul Rocks.